Hey, good morning, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Josh, let's tell them how to contact the show at any time. Right there it is, our phone number, social media. Got all my little stuff here. Phone number, social media, and email. You can always get involved. At 8:30 this morning, our guest will be Congressman. Put up number 3 there, Josh, really fast. I think that's the number. Congressman Doug Collins will be our guest this morning. He's the 9th Congressional District Congressman here in Georgia, our congressman, also the ranking member of the House Judiciary Committee. So he will be on with us at 8:30. Now, the House, I sent him yesterday. I don't send, and I got to say this about Congressman Collins. I really don't send my questions to anybody. I never have. If you can't come on and answer the questions then. But, I sent the congressman a message yesterday. I'll just tell you straight up because I want to talk about the letter. And I want to make sure, hey, you need to know up front. I want to talk about the letter. And you do know that the House, the Committee of Judiciary sent a letter. And it is a bipartisan letter with Gerard Nadler, the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, and the ranking member here to you, Urowitz, the acting director of the Bureau of Prisons, wanting some answers concerning Jeffrey Epstein and the prison system there and his apparent suicide. And this is one I want, I want to know. Number 10, they sent 23 questions they want answered. At number 10, I'm coming right out of the box so you'll know. Where'd you go with? Not picture. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Number 3. Josh got the whole number thing going ready. No. Number 10, the question. I'm sorry. You got it right, Josh. But the question on the letter, number 10, it has been reported that Mr. Epstein had been placed on suicide watch at some point while in custody, and that this watch was terminated. Is this correct? If so, please provide the date and time when he was placed on suicide watch and the date and time when he was removed from suicide watch. So there's the 23 questions they have sent. They want answers to, and we're going to talk to the congressman about that at 8:30 this morning. So, by the way, you can take that down, that picture. Don't forget, we always want to do this, right? Boom. Yeah. Got to do that. Like every morning out of the box. So, I'm about tired of getting. Now I'm a punk ass bitch. I'm sorry, folks. I know. Stop with the. I can't help it. The guy called me straight up. Right here, number 2, Chris Como of CNN. Now this is going everywhere, right? Fredo, right? So. Number two. So number 2, all right, Chris Como of CNN. Now this is the left that has been preaching the president's rhetoric, the president's inciting, the president's everything and anything that the president has done that's incited violence, okay? So a guy walks up to this guy. We're going to go into it. Go to number 1 because that's Fredo, the Godfather. If you do not know who Fredo is, I cannot help you with the rock you have lived under. Period. Leave it there. So, okay. So he is the brother that I love you, Fredo, but you got to go. So he goes fishing, right? Ooh. Anyhow, so Fredo, Chris Como, somebody calls him Fredo. It's an Italian slur, right? Really? And Como goes nuts. He loses it. Now, we're not going to do this segment because we're going to respect the congressman till 9 o'clock. But we don't bleep here. No. These people come on. And the reason I want to do this segment at 9 and I want to do it no bleeping is this guy says in the video, which you will see, the guy calls him Fredo and he immediately goes to He goes to the punk ass bitches on the right call me Fredo. Punk ass bitches on the right call me Fredo. Whoa. So, white supremacists, white nationalists, racist, a terrible human, un-American I am. Now I've been reduced to a punk ass bitch. Because I called him Fredo. All right, so moving right along. Get a couple things in here. This is a little hodgepodge this morning, Josh, because we're going to get into the 8:30 with Congressman Collins. A little bit of hodgepodge, but that being said, let's go here. Folks, in fact, let's go to number 4 really quick. This is the acting director of the Board of Prisons, Horowitz. I don't think there's a Horowitz in there. I think Horowitz. He is the acting director. We will be talking about him with the congressman. Now, let's go to, give me number 19. Now, we touched on this yesterday, okay? And I'm not going to say we're the first one to touch on it because other people probably have been working on this story. But yesterday, now, all right? Now, this morning, all of the media is Beijing is ready to react in Hong Kong. So China approaches tipping point on Hong Kong. Images show Chinese government moving troops to Hong Kong border. Now, when they say Hong Kong border, you got to be clear here. Let's go with number 20, okay? All right. China approaches tipping point in Hong Kong. There's another picture, all right? And let me see. I think I have the MSNBC version of what's happening here, maybe. So stay with that. I want to get into that a little further. And these are all some stories we're going to get a little deeper into. I'm just waiting on the till after we get done with the congressman. I want to just touch on some of the things. All right, so let's go to MSNBC. They're in on it. Number 10. Okay, number 10. Violence erupts as thousands protest in Hong Kong airport. And let me see if I have another one. I thought I might have sent through one more to you, but maybe I didn't. So I told you yesterday, Beijing, this is China. Let's just be very clear. It's a communist country. China does not allow free and open elections. China does not see the democracy. They don't have the Democrats out there saving their democracy on a daily basis. Chinese do not. Okay? They don't see the freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of this, freedom of that, and especially your right to bear arms. They just don't see it exactly like you and I do. Just a real quick reminder, Hong Kong is China. The Great Britain, the UK agreement for the 100-year lease, I think it was, when it was up, everybody was like, oh, but China agreed to a transitional period for Hong Kong. Well, there's your transitional period. You knew the day would come, and it is here. It is here. It is clear. Hong Kong is China. China, they will live under communist China rules. Yes, China will not accept anything less. And if China has to go in there and kick ass, take names, and clear house, they're going to. Get ready, okay? But they promised. And you wonder, see, the President of the United States, what does Rush call him? Rush call him the China. They get all worked up when the President of the United States and the tariffs, the tariffs war, and they go after the president. Let me tell you something. The American people know when it comes to tariffs. The farmers in America know when it comes to tariffs, for the most part, We know when it comes to the Chinese as far as our intellectual property. We know when it comes to the Chinese on their intentions with worldwide domination, whether you believe it or not, with their military. We understand. It's the deep state corrupt media, corporate corrupt media, that I don't want to say they don't understand, but they want to go after the president. Okay? So really quick, real simple. Hong Kong is China, folks. Communist. Communist. So, that's another one. Can you believe this? Go to number, we're going to do this a little later also, right after. Number 24, Ken Cuccinelli. Now, if you didn't know the Cuccinelli before, you're getting to know the Cuccinelli now. Did official mean Lady Liberty welcomes only Europeans? Is that what he meant? Cuccinelli implies famed poem refers to people coming from Europe. Josh, am I wrong? Did the Statue of Liberty not come as a gift, poem and all? I guess, I don't know, from the French. I think the French. Those damn French! I don't even know what I'm saying there. So Cuccinelli, we'll get into this one. I love this. Number 23, Rachel Martin's the host. All right. Would you also agree? The words etched on the Statue of Liberty, give me, you're tired, you're poor, and also part of American... All right. Forget it. They certainly are. Give me you're tired and you're poor who can stand on their own 2 feet. I'm sorry, I'm looking down and stand on your own 2 feet. And I can't. And who will not become a public charge. I'm telling you, we are upset because we want people to be self-sufficient. I just look at stuff like this, and they are going through the roof because we want people to be self-sufficient. Now, here's another one. This is like the morning of, these are things that we knew were coming our way. Here is number 12. Now, this one, I don't know if anybody else out there did it. I own this one. This is Tom Steyer reaches donor threshold for September debates. Interesting. Interesting. Who told you? I did. Who said watch this guy last year? I did. Who brought this guy up multiple times? I did. Just take a minute. I did, right? Was never top shelf story. I watch his interviews. I know he's got the money. He has worked for, he lied and told you he was not running for president. He lied and said that if he could not find a candidate that met the requirements he was asking for out of a candidate, that he would run. But if he could, there's 23 candidates and he can't find a candidate to push some money over into. But what did he do? He missed the first 2 debates. But as the people are falling off the stage, he is going to be a fresh new face. He made the debate stage. And the Democrat, the DNC, it's not only money, but it is only money. What did you just say there? Yeah, the DNC, it's fundraising thresholds, man. You got to get out there. You got to beg for $10 here and there. And you get on the debate stage. To make the cutoff for September primary debates, candidates must be polling at 2% or higher in 4 different approved nationwide early state surveys. They must also receive donations from over 130,000 individuals. Tom Steyer has reached the donor threshold for December, the debates. Okay? The donor threshold. May see this guy on the stage. So that's something else we could talk about today. We got a whole list. All right? So, oh, by the way, number 20. I'm all over the map, but I'm just loving the hell out of this show this morning. Sorry, no bad words, no bad words. Kumo called me a punk-ass bitch. Those punk-ass bitches on the right call me Fredo. Every day I get up, they identify me. I mean, I could be sad one day. All right, listen, here we go. Number 25, right? Remember the crying girl's father? Well, they tracked him down. CNN has put in all this time to track down this little girl's father. Now, all right, I was told I was a terrible human being. Raise my hand. If you happen to be a terrible human being, would you please raise your hand? That would be me. Okay, that's what I was told. Okay, on social media, because I said this CBS interview with this little girl was scripted, made up, and it was made up and scripted. This little girl, somehow they found this little girl. Somehow she had tears in her eyes. Her daddy, somehow she knew the rent. She knew everything that was going to happen. Her dad's not a criminal. She begged for our government, remember, to please, government, have a heart. She had all the talking points. My God. And I was called, well, CNN has taken the time to track her papa down. Papa. I'm sorry, I'm in a mood. So here it is. Crying girl's father tracked down after ICE raids. Father taken by ICE agents. He broke the law. He is still in. Okay? So let's go to number 26. Number 26 there. Crying girl's father tracked down. All right? Is still being detained. And Andreas Gomez is still being detained at facility in Mississippi. So if he's still being detained, maybe he broke the law. Maybe he doesn't have a good Social Security card. Maybe he does not have a good driver's license, birth certificate. Maybe he did break some laws. Maybe we'll have a crying girl video too. Crying girls go wild video too, right? All right, so Josh, before the congressman goes, the president, right? The president has, and this is the video here, Josh. It says President Trump on Bill Clinton. Let's pull that one. It's not a long one, but yesterday, Bill Clinton on Jeffrey Epstein's death. Okay, this was posted yesterday. And if you have that one ready, we're going to play that when it's only like 44 seconds. But the president retweeted something concerning Bill Clinton. The media won't touch. They're on defense of Bill Clinton today. They are on defense of Bill Clinton today. But let's play what the president said yesterday when they were saying he is throwing gasoline on the fire of the conspiracy theory concerning Bill Clinton and Jeffrey Epstein. Play that video, Josh.
Do you really think the Clintons are involved in Jeffrey Epstein's death? I have no idea. I know he was on his plane 27 times, and he said he was on the plane 4 times. But when they checked the plane log, Bill Clinton, who is a very good friend of Epstein, he was on the plane about 27 or 28 times. So why did he say 4 times? And then the question you have to ask is, did Bill Clinton go to the island? Because Epstein had an island. That was not a good place as I understand it, and I was never there. So you have to ask, did Bill Clinton go to the island? That's the question. If you find that out, you're going to know a lot. Thank you very much, everybody.
Did Bill Clinton go to the island? He's on the plane 27 times. Just saying. I mean, when you say conspiracy theory, all right, it's not something that, when you say conspiracy theory, hey, right? So let me say this. It's 8:22. Josh, let me, I don't want to push because I don't want to go to break. Let's go to a break. So it's my computer says 8:23. I got to fix this today. What time is it, Josh? All right. I got 8:23 on the computer. I'm going to fix that today. I keep saying that. So, folks, we're going to take a break. All right. We're all over the map this morning, but we showed you several things we're going to work on because after the Congressman Doug Collins, okay, he'll be up. So put Congressman's picture up. They sent the House Judiciary Committee sent a letter to the BOP, and the BOP is the Federal Bureau of Prisons, okay? And we want to ask the Congressman what the Judiciary Committee can do. What can they do? What can they find out concerning the alleged suicide of Jeffrey Epstein? And then also for you out there, I want to give you a little note. We're also going to give the Congressman, they are on break, and we're going to give him an opportunity to tell you what he hears in the 9th District. I get so tired. I understand Congressman Collins goes on Fox and Fox Business and different shows. I get it, okay? And I get the big corporate media is interested in, obviously, all the time for the most part, national, hard-hitting news that gets viewers and eyeballs. I understand it. I get it. But these people happen to be congressmen they happen to be the representative in your district. So that's the way I like to treat these people. Sometimes I'm like, you didn't ask this question. No, I want Congressman Collins to come on the show while they're on break and talk a little bit about the 9th District, where we live. It doesn't matter how mundane or how simple you think a piece of legislation is, but a lot of stuff happens that affects us locally, or a lot of things he's working on through his local office that we never hear about. So we're going to have a little period of time with that too. Josh, take a break. When we come back, we'll have Congressman Doug Collins on the line.